Well, hey everybody. I had somebody say they wanted us to go live when our new deck was finished. Well, it's finished. And so I'm going live for just a minute. So let's step out on the deck and join Patty. You want to? Let me see if I can turn this camera around. There she is. This is on our second story coming out of our loft at Patty's mama's house, where we'll be moving in the not too distant future, I suppose. Hey, Patty. It's kind of dark out here. I don't. It looks real. Patty looks real dark on my screen. I don't know if the phone will adjust or not, but it's not dark out here. So we got to work on our view now. We've noticed that there's Blue out there with the chickens. I better get ready. I've got his training collar on, but got all the handrails done today on the deck. But what a great place for morning coffee up here off of our second story deck. Something a unique feature we have is we put that the outside posts are 6x6 timbers.
By 16.
Yeah, 16 foot. So that outside post is what's in the ground. So it goes all the way up to support the roof. And we actually had 4 of them, and we decided to keep one. We didn't use the inside 2 closest to the house, but we kept one, and we put it up there for the cross beam, which gave us a little more headroom out at the end. And we decided not to cut it. We let it stick off on both ends, and there's a method to that madness. There's a purpose to that. On one end, and I don't know, probably on this end right here, we're going to hang Tomas's swing. And so that's going to be, he's going to have a long way to swing. We've got our porch swing hung underneath it. You see down here? And so Tomas's swing will hang right here. And so then on the other end, this is going to be for our deer and hog processing. I'll put a big eye bolt up there and I'll rig up a rope and a pulley with the, oh, doggone it. What do you call them things? The leg spreader. That ain't the word for it. There's a word for it. I can't remember what you call it. Well, hey, Hardiness Approach. Glad you're here. So that's going to be.
Tell them whose idea that was.
That was Patty's idea, that we could. This is where we'll process our animals right there. Wow, Terry Abbott is in England right now for a couple of months.
Oh, wow.
Well, don't let us keep you up there. Yeah, so this was Patty's idea. This is a perfect place to process livestock or game right here. And so Patty's already got her little table and chairs out here.
Tommy brought them over for me yesterday.
I wanted to hang that porch swing up here, but it just wouldn't have worked. It would have taken up too much room, but we'll have a couple more rocking chairs. And
Not much. I don't want to fill it up too much.
yeah, not too much. But so I'm holding this up to about my eye level.
Oh,
And we would like to do some thinning out there, cleaning up around some trees. Like, see how this tree right here has just got all that junk growing up around it? Well, we're going to clean all that out, clean all the ground growth out so we can see. And, I don't know if you can see the fence out there through that line of trees, but you can probably see it over there. Yeah, a gambrel. Thank you, Arky. My bad. So we're probably on the other side of that fence out there. May end up bulldozing some shooting lanes and make some game plots out there, and then we'll have to move the critters during hunting season or something. Don't want Patty shooting a goat, but this is also Patty's hunting stand.
yes.
No, we don't have water back here on the deck, but we do right inside. So
This is the first time I've taken this out of the bag.
say it again, y'all. The background noise you hear is the air conditioner outside compressor, and that's just, oh well, we couldn't move that.
But this is the first time I've taken this out of the bag. This is my Colombian hammock from one of Corey's Colombian buddies that he played tennis with. His mom brought it for me from Colombia. So,
And I've got one that our son-in-law's mom
yes.
brought me from Colombia.
From look at this. I think this would be perfect hanging up here.
So we got to figure out how we're gonna hang it though. Patty is a Archie homesteader wants to know if you're a porch hunter. Patty is an anywhere hunter, but I mean, why not hunt off your porch if you can,
Look
right?
how pretty this is.
Yes, Pia, we have several bobtail kitties. We've got kind of a heavy Manx line in a few, and she's got strong genetics. If you saw the, I don't know which one you saw. If you saw the gray one, she's got really strong Manx genes, so she throws a lot of bobtail kittens with the high rear end, the typical Manx look. Hey, Pickers.
Look at that, though. That'll be cool out here. And
Yeah.
and we can bring it in and out.
Yeah, we're bringing it out, but we got to figure out where to hang it, how to hang it.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we could just hang it by this, but.
I don't know. We may have to put like a big plate in the wall with a bolt a plate to the wall.
I know, but then it's not long enough to reach all the way there. I don't know.
Oh, we'll figure something out.
Hey, we can look it up on the internet.
Yeah, creative ways to hang hammocks. Hang these old hammocks.
She likes it not hung.
Yeah, Tootsie just likes it laying on the ground. So anyway, we love it, and they're
very well pleased.
Very well pleased, and our buddy Bill from Bill's Handyman Service, and actually Corey, that's who Corey works with right now, and so him and Corey and Jonathan did the work in about 3 days, and
3 days. I mean.
Well, and it could have been actually done in 2 days because they didn't get all the materials at one whack because they didn't expect to get as far as they did each day. And hardiness approach, yes, we will be at the Homesteaders of America conference in October in Warrenton, Virginia. In fact, I will be presenting on when trauma strikes, how to deal with critical incident stress when bad things happen on the homestead. And I hope you'll join us. In fact, I just posted the official schedule came out today. And
oh, good.
Yeah.
I have to look at that. You didn't tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it did. And our session is is the last session of the day in our room. It's from 5:15 to 6 p.m. And then after that is campfires.
Well, then that means we can do a table because you can work the table and I can go to seminars.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Amy, if you're watching, just ignore that because I want to go to seminars too.
No, that's why I'm hesitant because I can't get any of my kids. They're working or in school, so they can't come with us. And so I can't have a table. I guess I could just put a jar and say, the honor program,
Yeah.
Because there are certain people that I want to get to see,
So back to our elevated deck back here. We are probably 12 feet off the ground, I guess, or something like that. And what we want to do, what you're seeing on the deck right here, these are dogs. That's Tootsie.
Tootsie, say hey.
That's Tootsie, and they're both like 11 years old. There's Sugar Bear.
Oh, that scared me. I'm scared.
Sugar Bear is pure Pomeranian, and she's a sweetheart. And Tootsie is Shazoodle. Oh, that was nice.
Everybody's seen you act.
Now I just got through saying she was a sweetheart, and y'all gonna act ugly in front of company.
They're so bad. No.
I don't know what that was about. They're both getting old and cranky, I guess. But anyway, so eventually, and I wish we'd have thought about this when we were building the house. I wish but we did always plan to have a deck here. That's why there was a door that just opened up into nothing right here. But I wish we'd have thought enough in advance to have power sockets out here and light switches on the wall. So we're going to have to try to run from power inside that wall, which is not easy because these are self-insulated panels.
No, we're not going to be able to run it in the wall. We are going to have to come out up there and come down.
So you're thinking we'll be able to see it at the top?
Yeah, okay. Coming down to the light. We'll put the light switch inside. I know what we're going to do. We'll put where there's a light switch right there. Yeah, that's what you do. Where there's a light switch in there already, we'll put 2 light switches. Jump off of it to this light switch and run the wire back up through the channel through the roof, and you'll just have a short wire like this long, and we'll just put a light right here.
Okay, but I was hoping to get like a light over here that would like light up the deck, because
Well,
I
no,
would love to
listen.
do our live shows Sunday evening from here. But right now since we've moved our show to 8 p.m., it'll be pitch dark here.
But listen, we can do a floodlight, just like what's on the corner of the houses, and sort of shoot like this. You know.
It might be too bright. Well, we'll think about it. But that's what we need to do. We need to think about
Yeah.
getting power out here now, getting light or lights, and maybe some accent lights, some of them little like Christmas lights hanging around or something. And Patty's saying, no, not really. She said we're not going to do that. But
we can have some. I want some of those bug candles.
oh yeah, some citronella things.
Yeah.
Citronella torches, tiki torches.
I came out here this morning and drank my coffee. I walked all the way from my house with my coffee and my Bible, and I sat here and drank my coffee and read my Bible. And not one dog bothered me, and not one cat bothered me. So
yeah,
cats get excited in the morning.
The cats hadn't found their way up here yet.
I don't even try and read my Bible outside at home because I don't want it to get messed up.
So anyway, we absolutely love it. Can't believe we've actually got it. Came in under budget, under what we expected. And we expected to spend a couple of grand, and I think we came in somewhere around $1,500 total with labor and materials. And so we were very, very pleased.
Yes.
And we're going to spend a lot of time here, especially as it gets cooler, because right now I could use a fan, although it's not like...
Well, up here you can feel the breeze.
Yeah, you can actually feel a little breeze when it blows. But we're tickled to death, so let's see if we've got any comments.
I think there was some comments on that.
Because I wasn't looking at the screen, so let me look at the screen here. If I can get my finger out of the way of the camera. Well, where are they? There they are. So let me scroll back. I'll tell you what, rather than looking at me, y'all can look at the view while I scroll back.
Might see a pig running through there.
Might. Man, we had lots of comments. We got 24 people on here.
Wow. If it's not too bumpy,
hey Pink, hey Brenda.
We need to walk down the stairs and show them what I've been working on.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Y'all want to see some more of see what Patty's been doing? It is a beautiful view. Nice, a beautiful vista, Coco. Hey, Tom. Yep, Patty's always in charge. I'm a well-trained man. I ain't stupid. Let's see. No, Coco. It won't be that pulley. Coco says, don't let him steal your pulley, Patty.
Oh, no. I have another one.
Good.
I do.
Good.
I bought one at a garage sale thing. It's outside. Although I might use it for
let's see.
Hanging up there.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Hey, pickers. It is peaceful, Pink. It's very peaceful up here. I can hear the roosters. I can hear when we're not talking, you can hear the animals in the woods. And I'm telling you, it's just going to be a place that we're going to spend a lot of time. Great. Hardiness Approach just got their tickets for the conference. That's awesome. Well, make sure you come up and say hey, but when you do, tell us that you're a Hardiness Approach, because I won't have any idea who you are if you say your name. Yeah, Coco said that was live drama when Sugar Bear and them got to scrapping. No, we're not going to paint it, Pia. Probably going to spray it with Thompson's water seal or something like that. It's already treated, but I can just put Thompson's water seal into a pump sprayer and spray it on. Probably going to do that. Yeah, Tom, I would like a ceiling fan, but I'm not sure we have enough clearance for it. That's what I would like.
They have these cool fans at Home Depot that I saw. It looks like an old-timey fan. It's got the big holes in it, and you mount it. It's got the bigger holes in it. It looks just like an old fan Mama has at her house, and you mount it like up in the corner, and it blows down. So if anything, that's probably what we'll get like that. Oh, and you know what?
Hey, Amanda's.
About wanting to have a receptacle and all. Some of the lights that they make have. Oh, Sugar Bear, don't do that. some of the lights that they have has a plug-in on the light.
That's true.
itself, so we could try
You know,
to
somebody
find
made a
that.
good point. I didn't notice. Let me see if I can see who it was right quick. Probably not. I'll let go of the thing. But made a good point that if we put a light right there by the door, it's going to attract bugs.
Mhm.
So it'd
I
be,
really am
yeah, that
fine
was
with no
Arky.
lights.
That was Arky.
Well, the thing is we have the floodlights on the corners of the house. We'll have to do another live stream at night.
At night and see how it
Because
goes.
with the light shining from the inside to the hush to the two lights on the corner, it's you can see out here. You can't see out,
Yeah.
you know, but it's fine with me not to have a light or a fan.
My light of hope. I'm not sure where Rutledge is. Is that in Mississippi? We live in Mississippi.
What is she asking?
Said, do we live near Rutledge?
Well, if she's talking about Rutledge Farms, no, we don't live too far from there. They do peanuts and stuff.
Oh, are you talking about Rutledge Farms? My light of hope. Well, no, because she says she has a niece that lives there, and her hubby is a police officer, and she was just wondering the other day if we knew each other.
Oh, it's not that close that we know the town or anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought about. Tom is just an oscillating fan on a pole. If I had power out here, we could just have a fan when we needed it, and not when we did it. You know, so.
I just think we need to rig up something solar.
Yeah, we could do that too. All right, so Patty said we're going to take a tour inside to show you her handiwork, what she's been doing. So.
And I know nobody is going to want to hire me.
No, she was talking about Tennessee, my light of hope. Oh. Nope, we're in Mississippi. Come on, Shug. We had to drop way down. It was supposed to be up here originally, but we had to drop down to make sure that we had to go 12 feet out to make sure we had enough headroom. So we built a little step up, and it's just perfect.
Tommy built that. He did good.
I built it all by my lonesome, all by myself. Tom said his dog hears.
Sugar Bear?
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Coming down from the upstairs loft. Our next project is we've got to get this rail, get the stair rails and the banister up here. We're going to make those, we think, out of cedar, which would be interesting. That's the plan anyway, but that'll give us a nice little change of color. So Patty's not quite finished what she's been doing.
No, I'm
still this is a work in progress, but I don't know if y'all have seen the before pictures. If you were on our live stream Sunday, you saw the pre and post pictures of the painting in here. And Patty's been building shelves.
Built the shelves. We just had like some cabinets and stuff in here and some shelves, but made some built-in shelves. And this is all just different stuff that I've canned.
Got her pots up on the top, yep. And her dehydrator is probably going to go right here. We're probably going to redistribute some of this because I don't think it'll fit.
No, I measured it. It's going to barely go. It might not because of the knob on top. Yeah. So I had measured it when I went home, and it's it makes it.
So Patty basically made these by herself. I cut the plywood, or she helped me. She helped me rip the plywood for the
and he screwed it together. Screwed it into the wall for me.
Yeah, and we found out the wall is not exactly square.
Showing my green beans down there.
Got her green beans down here.
Green bean supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 36, 39. It's 39 quarts down there, and then I have these, so I have 42 quarts, I think, of green beans. 41.
Yeah, jellies.
Figs, pears, strawberry figs, and this is the only pickles I did this year. So if Tommy goes on a pickle kick, I'm gonna get him.
I'm just thinking, I'm ready for a pickle.
This is my pickled green beans. This is all pickled stuff. This is salsa from last year. I hadn't done my tomatoes yet, so I'll can tomatoes when it gets cooler. I've got them frozen in the freezer. So the next thing we're going to do in here is I'm going to put some shelves across back there, maybe with cabinet doors on it. So.
Yeah, and y'all seen us do our shows from over here. We don't have cabinet doors.
Nope, not yet.
We haven't really cared. It ain't that big a deal. But our oldest boy, Cameron, is coming home for a week. He's coming home to be in a wedding, one of his very best friends. And in his line of work, he does a lot of fine construction stuff. And we have got a huge stack of cabinet grade plywood. And now that Patty's got her miter saw, 12-inch miter saw, and we've got that table saw, Cameron said, "Hey, any kind of construction projects we can work on when I'm home?" And Patty's face went, "Yes."
Yeah, he can help me get the cabinet doors done. I don't have a problem cutting them out or anything like that. What I worry about is that it has to have just the right amount of space between them and stuff like that. And then I figured I can figure that out. But then Tommy's going to put them on. I'm scared I'm going to mess them up. They're going to be hanging this way because I can measure and everything, but I'm not a real precise person because see, well, this is my first one to go, and you see, it sticks out a little bit like this. And so I'm not a real precise person, and you've got to be that way when you're making like cabinet doors where everything will hang just right. So that's what makes I know how I am, you know.
Archie said we have another thing in common. He can't wait to show his wife the cabinets with no doors because he said they ain't got none either.
Well, look, Home Depot had a good price on that. This is the plywood right here.
Yeah, this is the plywood right here.
We'll be making the cabinet doors out of.
We got it at $20-something a sheet, and it's like this on both sides. Yeah. It's finished on both sides, cabinet grade, and it was cheaper than the BC plywood that's finished only on only one side. So we got, I think I bought 10 or 11 sheets or 13 or something like that.
I don't remember.
And so probably don't have enough, but
it should be enough for the cabinet doors because I was figuring in some other things too, some other projects. I hope it'll be enough for the cabinet doors.
For the upstairs, the attic shelves, I think. Yeah.
Yep. And now I can make those shelves by myself.
Well, look, my phone's about to go dead, so there you go. So anyway, thanks everybody for jumping on for our little tour, and you'll see us again out there on that deck, I promise you, because we intend on spending quite a bit of time out there. And we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I haven't heard from Big Bear today. I expected to get an update on him sometime today, but the good news yesterday was that it looked like maybe just a mild concussion or a concussion, but no major damage. So anyway, thank you guys for praying for him, and pray for us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.